let's do some plantain. All right, so plantains, first of all, this plantain is probably as yellow as you would ever want it. This color green is what you want. So you want that all over. This plantain right here is like almost too ripe. This one in this area, this is probably, they're all probably, you wouldn't want to buy a plantain that's any more yellow. The greener the better. So one of the hardest things about learning how to work with these is just knowing how to cook them or prep them quickly and cleanly, or else they're annoying. Sometimes they don't peel clean, and that's annoying. Obviously, sharp knives. I mean, who doesn't like a Japanese knife? This is a Chinese knife that's been used as a who knows what. And so I'm going to use a box cutter just because that's what I have. So first thing I do is just square the ends like that. It's pretty simple. Then all of these lines is where you're going to want to slice the peel. Pretty simple. And then what you do is you take your thumb and just push it in this gap right here. So kind of push your finger through like this. See? That's how you peel a plantain. And then when you do these, just take your finger and sort of get the edge started and just push it. That way all this stuff comes out clean. Just like that. Boom. And then your last one. Just strip it. So there you go. Now you got a plantain that's peeled clean and quick. And what I like to do is just take the knife. We've already kind of sliced into it a little bit, right? So just take the knife like this and quarter it around like this. So you have quarters. Then, pretty simple, just keep your quarters together and if these pieces are big or inconsistently sized, it affects how they cook, so you'll get it won't be as good when you're done. The smaller the better. That's to give you the quickest cooking time. They smell like, I don't know, like a fresh plant. They don't smell like bananas when they're like this. So those are pretty good. Like quarters are nice, and then that's a nice thickness too. But if you wanted to, you could go smaller. And what I usually do is just chop that. So you can like break pieces up too right now. So that's it. That's a prepared plantain. These will be nice. These are gonna be like home fries. All right, so I got some cheap ass paprika. It looks like it came from a dollar store or something, but I prefer really good smoked paprika. I like this cumin oil. that stuff's pretty good. Black truffle oil. This is just the way that I make it. So I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think it's gochujang infused sea salt. It's you can't smell that, can you? You can't. But another thing you can do is just infuse your salt with the cumin, which is nice. Just any oil. I like to infuse salt. And I'm using grass-fed Old Crock smoked cheddar, which is a good, affordable, easy to find grass-fed cheddar, and that can be no cheese, or I like the cheese though. It actually helps with the texture, and it helps the like having some more fat than just the butter in there. I think it helps the seasonings stick when it cooks, which the plantain kind of needs that. It's like it holds the flavor better. And then I use grass-fed butter. This is Kerrygold, but you can use like olive oil, vegan butter. That stuff works good too. I like to get good sea salt. This isn't the good quality, but it's not just table salt, and it tastes better to me. Apple cider vinegar, optional, but I think that if you put a little apple cider vinegar in with your butter at first, and then you throw your seasonings like something oily, pepper flakes if you want to extract the pepper oil out. I think that the vinegar helps. It's probably placebo, but that's what I do. So anyways, you've got this mess here, and we'll use, I add butter as I go. They don't really soak up the butter, but the butter helps. Well, the butter is the only thing that's going to crisp up the outside, and we'll see that in a second. So butter. Then I like to use a big open pan and run it on low heat. So